guys, welcome back to Starfield. We are in orbit around Vessel 3, having just taken off. I took a look around for that unidentified contact that I spotted when I was on the way into Vessel 3, but it doesn't seem to be here. The only point that we've got highlighted on the scan now is the ransacked research outpost that we just came from. A little bit of a shame, but we do have a UC responder out here. Now, the UC responder hasn't attempted to get in contact with me, but I'm a little bit intrigued as to what they're doing here.
Everything all right?
Yeah, seems to be. Okay. Looks like they're just loitering around. Heard anything of interest?
Did you know the whole Crimson Fleet started out as some convicts who overthrew a United Colonies prison outpost?
Huh.
Guess the guards forgot to lock the doors.
Why am I not surprised? Okay, alright, I'll leave you to it. Had wondered if they were maybe responding to something in particular, but okay, no matter. Right, let's get back to Jemison. I'd like to get back to the lodge so we can return Barrett to the rest of the team. And also, I guess we can sort of form a longer-term plan as to what we're going to do with the rest of the folks that we picked up here. I guess where we're going to actually house them as well, seeing as there's not enough room on the ship at the minute.
UC security, prepare to be scanned for contraband. Scan complete. You are cleared to land at New Atlantis.
Well, thank you so much. Most accommodating of you. There are a couple of spots on Jemison as well that we haven't looked at. There's a couple of mining outposts. Was there anywhere else? Looks like there isn't. But let's see what happens if I try to... Yeah, I can't directly target where I want to land. It wants me to go to the map, presumably because there's multiple places in one spot. So, let's touch down. I think I might start utilizing the fast travel to go to places that we've already explored once we're around the planet. But I will just touch down on the pad at the moment because I'm a little bit unsure as to what's going to happen with this crew once we touch down. So let's land there. Plus, I really probably should have a word with the shipmaster and try and come up with a long-term plan to accommodate a few more crew members. I have no idea how our bank balance is going to be compatible with that.
Are you eating at the Sagebrook, or is it just a quick snap from the Terra Brew?
Sorry, Sagebrook? Oh, that's interesting. The Adoring Fan was just in the hold, and someone else was as well, but now they've gone back into the ship. Interesting. The Sagebrook? What's that?
You've got something for me?
No. Was just wondering where you were actually referring to.
Fine by me.
Have we got any more questions? No, we don't. Okay.
Bye for now.
Bye-bye. I'm just going to run in.
Captain Asher.
Hello, Vasco. Oh.
Pleasant to see you.
I could really do with you following me to the lodge if that's possible, because you've got a crap ton of stuff that I don't fancy picking back out of your pockets.
Been keeping busy out there?
Oh, so everybody's still on here. Hella, Adoring Fan, Lynn, Sarah's obviously with me.
Yeah, what's up?
Barrett? Oh, Barrett's nowhere to be found. He's a slippery customer, isn't he? I wonder if he's headed back to the lodge. All right, unless...
I was beginning to wonder if you weren't coming back.
Thankfully, he's not in there. Okay. I'm guessing he's probably headed back over to the lodge. But we'll see. Right, Sarah's hungry, apparently.
How can I be of service, Captain?
Well, I'm wondering if you might be able to follow me, actually.
Captain Asher, greetings.
Yeah, I'd like you to follow me for a while. That would dismiss Sarah, wouldn't it? But that's fine. Yeah, follow me, Vasco.
Yes, Captain.
I'll get back to what I was doing. You know where to find me.
Well, actually, funnily enough, I don't. Oh, hello. You're off as well, then. I wonder if there's any indication as to where they're actually going to be.
It's wonderful to see you again.
Yeah, we were literally upstairs a second ago.
What's next on the agenda? Saving the world? Saving the galaxy? Saving the universe?
saving my sanity by walking briskly away.
Until next time, there will be a next time. Won't there?
Possibly. Ooh, interesting. So Lynn is just wandering over to the side of the platform. Sarah, I think, went back on board. I'm not entirely sure. Right, anyway, Vasco, follow me. I don't know where I want to go, first of all. Oh, no. Sarah's over there, so she's presumably heading back to the lodge, and I guess Hella just chills on the ship for a bit. So can I still reassign them from here? Let's see, crew. Don't find Hella, Lynn. Yes. Okay, yes I can. Okay, so it even shows where they currently are. That's handy. So yeah, Hella's on board the Frontier on Jemison. Adoring Fan is wandering around Jemison, as is Lynn, as is Sarah. Okay, and then Vasco is following me. Cool. Okay. I'm slowly getting the hang of this. Ship does still need repairs as well. Oh, what to do first? Let's just weigh up my options in terms of ship upgrades. What would
Got
that...
anything you need to offload? Trade Authority is always buying. Kiosk right here for you.
Yeah, I'm going to be utilising that in a moment.
Kind of breaking my concentration here.
You walked into me.
You should inspect your ship for heat leeches every couple landings.
Mm-hmm.
They'll cause plenty of havoc if left unchecked.
Okay, wonderful. Oh, this is interesting. Where can I go if I need more crew for my ship?
I would try to viewport. It'll be on your left once you get into the plaza.
Okay. Been meaning to check that out anyway. So, yeah, view and modify ships.
Okay, no problem.
Right. So, let's venture into the shipbuilder. Right, this is going to be interesting. Shipbuilder allows you to fully design, modify, and paint your ship. The floor gauge to the right tells you where new modules will appear. Floor gauge to the right. Okay, that must be the thing with the up and down buttons. When the floor gauge is at 0, for example, new modules will be placed in the center mass of the ship. Building new ship modules will cost credits, and deleting them will give you credits back. The shipbuilder will keep a running total and process the entire transaction at the end. Now that's handy to know for something that I've got in mind, which I'll get to in a moment. There is a flight check that will give you warnings or errors if your design is invalid for any reason. Okay. So... right, let's see. Let's just get... I kind of want to just get a gauge for prices. So up and down... got it. Up and down moves up and down a deck, essentially. So at the moment, we're on the bottom deck, which is just the loading ramp and sextant shield systems. Ballast cargo hold. Oh, that's a cargo hold. That's not Vasco's stow point. Where does Vasco live then? I wonder if Vasco literally just sort of chills out inside the landing bay. Spaceship landing bays come equipped with auto-deploying ramp for quick access to and from planet surface. Okay, so that's the bottom deck. This is the next deck up. Okay, and then what's actually up here? So that is what? Cowling. Okay, so just a cowling. Structural components are largely cosmetic and allow you to modify your ship's size, personality, and silhouette. Okay, that's our docking module. Allow you to dock with and board another space station. Right, that's our grav drive. Okay. What's this at the back here? Reactor. Oh, okay. Spaceship reactors provide power to all of your ship systems. I wonder if we could upgrade that at some point then to give us more power points. Right, what have we got on the outside? Obviously, thrusters. White Dwarf 2000 engine. Every spaceship needs engines. Upgrade to increase speed and acceleration. The mass of your entire ship would affect performance. Makes sense. So what's this? Okay, helium-3 tank. Spaceship fuel tanks store helium-3, which is used by the grav drive to perform a jump. Upgraded fuel tanks allow you to plot longer courses to travel farther without stopping. Oh, so is it not the grav drive that dictates that? Grav jump thrust, grav drive health. Graviton loop field array or grav drive allows your ship to jump to other star systems. Upgrade to increase your jump range. So, upgrading the grav drive increases range. Upgrading the fuel tank increases range, I think. I'm slightly confused by that. And then these are our weapons. So that's our missile launcher. This must be our cannon. Yeah, and then these are the lasers. Cool. All right. Oh, and then these. Landing gear, port aft. So that's just listed as a landing gear, but it's a bit more than that. These are the things that get us actually on and off planets. Auto-deploying landing gear allows your ship to touch down smoothly on even the roughest of terrain. So it's less of a landing gear and more of a complete VTOL package, I guess. Cool. So, what do I want to do with it? So here's our cockpit as well. So that's only 5,500 in value. Is that the buy value? Let's see. I've got 70. Good God, I've got 77,500 credits. That's not bad. So let's take a look at the parts. Add. Okay. Right. Categories are across the top. So just so I've got sort of somewhere to start off with, let's maybe take a look at cockpits. Here we go. So, do you know what? Ship parts are actually not all that expensive when you consider what they're actually used for. Phobos cockpit, Phobos cockpit, Phobos cockpit. So, I suppose my first question is, what's the difference? That one's only 3,700. That's worth 5,600. That's got... Oh, they've got slightly greater cargo capacity. The biggest one... Okay, increases the mass to the extent that it reduces the jump range. But what's the actual difference between them? I wonder if it's just... Maybe it's purely cosmetic on the inside? Right, I'm not actually going to buy it, but let's drop the cheapest one here. Oh, so that's... Right, that's realigned our center of mass. Okay. Can see colors. Duplicate. We can delete. 4 errors, apparently. Is that possibly because there's a cockpit just floating in midair? I think that could probably be it. Colors, redo. Is there a way to actually see what the interior of the cockpit looks like without actually switching it out for the current one? I don't think there is there? I should really be editing my other ship, I guess. Right, let's delete that. So we've not spent anything. Back out of this. I am going to switch over to the other ship. I don't particularly like this ecliptic bayonet. It seems a little bit rubbish. Let's just... What's the cargo capacity on that? 410. It's got even less cargo capacity than the Frontier. Yeah, it's kind of a bit pants, and the weapons are a bit rubbish as well, aren't they? So let's screw around with this a little bit. We could perhaps... Okay, cool. We could perhaps go ahead and bolt different cockpits onto the top of this. Ooh, something else that I want to try. So if I... Wait, can I can sell ships, right? Let's do that. View and modify. See what ships you have for sale.
I'm sure you can find something you like.
Can I switch to a sell tab here? Sell. Yes, I can. Okay. So the ecliptic bayonet, that will sell for 11,621. I press A. Hopefully I get a confirm dialogue first. Right, 11,621. Okay, I'm going to go back into the shipbuilder and just double check something.
Okay, no problem.
Well, thanks. Oh, hold on. Well, this is a totally different page. Ship upgrade mode allows you to make improvements to your ship without needing to worry about where the modules should be placed. Some upgrades may have level or skill requirements. Multiple upgrades can be made and their cost will be added up at the end of the session. Oh. Without worrying where they'll be placed. I think this is for... Right, okay. So this is for things like hot swapping weapons without having to sort of pull the ship apart. Right. So this is... That's what? An auto electron beam. Weapon 0. 1. Weapon 2. So, oh, I wonder if this is where you also set up fire groups, maybe. Engines. Okay, required skills, starship design, rank 1. Oh, rubbish. Forgot about that. You need ranks in certain things, don't you, to be able to upgrade stuff. And then the grav drive. Okay, upgrade shields. Right, so you can, yeah, you can just upgrade a lot of the major components of the ship without having to tear things apart. Oh, that is quite cool, actually. I guess weapon 0. So cost, if I were to change that for, say, a laser, 642. So the cost is the net cost, I guess. I'm assuming the weapon that gets taken off gets sold. So if I was to swap this back, yeah, there we go. If I were to swap that back for a Mauler cannon, for example, which is a less expensive component, I actually get credits back because overall, the item I'm taking off into selling and the item that I'm buying and fitting balance each other out. Right, that makes sense. I'm going to exit that. Confirm modification. No, I want to cancel the modification. Okay, so we're back to the way we were. Right, anyway, back to my little experiment. I've got a funny feeling I might be onto something here. So, casting my mind back to my Elite Dangerous days, I seem to remember that if you were to actually strip all of the upgraded components off of a ship and sell them off before selling the vessel itself, you actually, somehow, get a greater profit. Ooh, actually, the numbers are actually seeming to align. I had wondered whether it might be the same case here. 11,621 was the price that we get for just selling the ship outright. Rubbish. Exactly 11,621 by breaking it down first. So the price that you get for the ship is literally just the trade price for all of the ship components bundled together. Well, that sucks. Yeah, we'll cancel the mods, thanks. Yay, we got our ship back. Lovely. So, let me go back into Shipbuilder. So which of these components, I'm just looking on the left here to see if any of these need certain accreditations. I think it was engines that seemed to be the main one that needs a certain, yeah, there we go, required skills, bottom left. So at least we know as we're going through the individual parts, it will tell us outright that we need certain, a certain level of skill to change certain components, but it seems like the vast majority of them are actually fine. Okay, any of the cockpits restricted? No, doesn't seem to be. But there's not a massive number of options, to be honest. Again, got a Magellan C2 cockpit, which I think is the one on the Frontier, and then a Magellan C2X cockpit, which is more mass, but I honestly don't know what else. More cargo capacity by the looks of it? Yeah, an extra 20. Is that all you're paying for? Or is there an internal difference? Okay. I'm kind of loath to actually modify the Frontier, because I really like the way that it looks at the moment. But at the same time, I'm thinking maybe greater crew capacity would be, oh, hold on. What have I gone into there? Greater crew capacity would be really good. So, cockpits, dockers, engines, fuel tanks, gear, grav drives. Habs. I think it's Habs that might improve crew capacity. Okay, passenger slots. We've got on the left there. Passenger slots. Crew stations. There we go. +1 crew station for getting a Nova Galactic engineering bay. Nova Galactic habitat modules come in several different interior configurations for a variety of personalization options. Oh, we've got lots of different variants. 101 berth, armory, captain's quarters, computer core, control stations. Good grief, there's loads. And again, we can't actually see them until we attach them. So I think what I'd really like to do is build a new ship from scratch, or at least find a decent ship to use as a base. I really don't want to go pulling the Frontier apart. It's such an iconic ship. By that I mean it's ancient and it's amazing that it's still flying. But I mean it's an icon. I can't go modifying the Frontier. It'd be like, I don't know, putting Vasco apart and I don't know, put a JCB arm on one of his shoulders or something. It'd be sacrilege. So yeah, I've left it for the time being. I've sold the ecliptic bayonet because that's just an ugly ship that is neither use nor ornament. So yeah, that's gone. I'm now sitting pretty on almost 100,000 credits. Where am I? Wait, where is my... Here we go. Look at that, 95,000 credits. So I'm doing all right. So that was from selling all of the junk that was left in the bayonet, as well as a load of the trash that I had left over.
Most humans consider the Lodge to be aesthetically pleasing.
Well, you can count this human in that group, Vasco. I find the place rather cozy. Barrett, hello.
So, back to the Lodge?
Well, unless you had failed to notice, we're kind of here.
Right. No worries.
Are you feeling okay? That was slightly worrying. So, yeah, we are back at the Lodge. Ooh,
Sorry
everybody's
for the
here.
wait, everyone. Got a little held up on Vectera.
Barrett, we were worried sick.
Well, some of us were.
I see what you did there, Walter. And I know you've been secretly crying into your piles of money just waiting for my return.
Actually, Walter has been complaining about you more than usual, which is always a sign when he's working. Don't start, Contra.
Wait, is that? And to think the first artifact was taking up dust on the library shelf. Now look at them all.
Pretty impressive. Okay, so...
You feel it a bit, can't you? Ever since I found the second one, had the visions. Being around them is just comforting. So hey, I'm still not 100%, plus I feel guilty dragging you into all of this.
Oh, wow.
Why don't I stick around? Help you get adjusted to the weird corners of the universe.
Wow, that was an unexpected show of humility. So, yeah, so this is the third one. The first one, he actually located after it being in storage for ages, presumably down in the basement that we found underneath the lodge. The second one is the one that he had Lynn and Heller and Co. dig up on Kazal, was it? And then the third one we obviously came across. If you're coming with me, who's in charge of the Frontier? Wait, if you're coming with me, who's in charge of the Frontier? Oh, of course, yeah. I kind of forgot. It's not actually my ship, is it? But then he said it wasn't actually his ship either. It belongs to Constellation.
It doesn't really matter to me. We never get too attached to ships. After the 5th or 6th time one blows up and you get marooned. The romance fades. Plus the Frontier is a Constellation ship. And you're one of us now. So it's just as much yours as mine at this point.
Kind of another reason why I don't want to go modifying it. It doesn't feel like it's really my place. Yeah, do you know what? Traveling together sounds good to me. Vasco, you can hang around here or go back to the ship if you like.
Marvelous.
Should you require my presence in the future, you know where to find me.
I
Captain
do indeed.
Asher, do you require my assistance?
No, I've literally just dismissed you. Right, so we've got a mission, the Empty Nest. Ooh, 7,200 credits. That's taken us over the 100,000. Wonderful. So, the Empty Nest. Oh, that's Sam Coe's mission, isn't it? Interesting. I am keen to meet Sam. Because, of course, he's a fellow Freestar Collective chap. And I've got a funny feeling Mr. Coe may be of some interesting descent. We'll touch on that shortly as well. It feels a little bit silly to... Wait, hold on. So, wait, where... Talk to Sam Coe. Oh, he's here? Oh, we'll definitely have a word with them then. I also want to go and visit this Vladimir up in the Eye Station before too long. Before I do, though...
Captain Asher.
Be
Hello.
quiet, Vasco. Hello, hi.
I am satisfied to see that you survived.
It's been quieter
your
around
most
here ever
recent
since
sleep
Vladimir went to
cycle.
live on the Eye full time.
It's been quieter around here since I took Vasco with me. It's, it's gone downhill since. Oh, Vladimir... What, was only visiting before? Okay, anyway, Noelle, I've got some more of those things for you, whatever they are.
We've always considered ourselves explorers, but this really is uncharted territory, isn't it?
That's an interesting camera angle. I've got some more of those organic resources.
Great, let's see what you have.
Wait, this hasn't put me in the wall, has it? Oh. Oh, there we go. Right. So they were on the frontier. Okay, cool. Antimicrobial, aromatic. Right, let's see. They can be used as crafting components, though. Oh, do I want to actually sell them to Noelle just yet? Do you know what, Noelle? On second thoughts, I haven't got anything for you. Sorry.
Stay safe, okay?
Sorry to disappoint. Oh, she just moved around. That was unusual.
Feel free to help yourself at the bar. I don't drink, but I feel like if I did, now would be a good time for one. This is all exciting, but there's really a lot of pressure on us, isn't there? We have to get this right.
Yeah, there is rather.
Take care of yourself.
Was hoping there might have been some new dialogue there, but okay. This, I'm guessing, is Sam Coe.
Cannot wait to meet him. It's been ages since Constellation has had someone new. I wonder what he's like.
Can we?
Just go easy on him. Being interrogated by a kid ain't exactly the best way to make a first impression.
I'll limit it to the really important stuff, Dad.
This does not bode well. And you must be the latest poor fool to get dragged into our dysfunctional little family.
You could say that. Wait, what's that around his neck? Is that part of that blue leaf that Sarah gave me? No, it looks like a tooth. There's something out there with a crystalline blue tooth. Anyway, yeah, Freestyle Collective. Don't overwhelm me with welcome now. Might never leave. Trying to be a professional. Yeah, you must be Sam. Freestyle Collective. We've got that in common.
Whoa. I know a few dark sides of the Aquila Moons, but if you're looking for deep history lessons, well, I'm gonna fall asleep before you do.
Trust me. Don't encourage him. Cora Coe, by the way. Hi.
Hi there. Yeah, good to meet you. I'm not sure I feel comfortable taking a kid into danger. No, good to see someone taking an interest.
It helps to have a good teacher. Dad, don't let it go to your head.
Good teachers are like supernovae. Brilliant auras of light that turn dust into stars.
A compliment from little Cora. Well, it's not even my birthday. Now, let's talk business. Sarah tell you about the expedition?
Mentioned you had something planned, but that was about it, I think. Yeah, just glad I'm heading to the home systems.
You a Freestar?
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad to be taking you back to the homestead. Had my fill of it when I was younger, but it always seems to pull us back in, doesn't it? The three of us are heading to Aquila City. You know it. Capital of the Freestar Collective.
Mm-hmm.
We'll land in the city's spaceports, but the frontier's our goal. It's rough country. Spawned a lot of stories. And I got a lead on a tale that makes me think one thing. Artifact.
Oh, okay. Makes sense. So, we're landing at Aquila, but heading out. Now, I happen to know that there are unsavory creatures just outside the boundaries of Aquila City, so this could be an interesting expedition. I'm ready, let's get to it. Still getting my bearings. Ha, yeah, exactly. Frontier boundary beyond civilization. Risky.
I know, it's dangerous. That's why I needed backup for this one. But don't let the old children's tales about the Ashta get to you.
Ashta, that's it.
The real thing is way worse.
Great. Okay, still getting my bearings. Let's head out later. Yeah, I will check in with you very, very soon.
I guess it wouldn't hurt. We just got back from a supply run anyway. Let me know when you're ready.
Will do. I'm really, really keen to go up and see the Eye. Oh, Walter. Hi there.
Well, I suppose that station in orbit has more than paid for itself at this point.
Yeah, I was just talking about that.
Lately, I find myself spending more and more time here. Business has appealed to me, but this is exciting. Goodbye.
Again, nothing new to say by the looks of things. Now, I would really like to go and check out the Eye. I'm very keen to go and, well, I suppose for Asher, revisit Aquila City. But first of all, I want to check out this space station, because if there's one thing more than I like going to my dusty old hometown, it's going to very cool space stations. First of all, I'm going to just head into... Who's been in my room? Wait. Which door opened? Which is your room, by the way, Barrett? I'm most intrigued. I'm thinking it's the one with the punching bag. Yeah, last time I was here, I put the Chronomite watch case back that I foolishly picked up, and laid down a few little home touches, including the Nova Galactic coffee mug that we got from the orbital station. And yeah, I need to sort out that book collection at some point. But for now, I'm going to drop off my excess crap and valuable items, and then we're gonna maybe head up to orbit.
Every time I see that statue, I can't really explain why, but I do.
You and Sarah have got a thing for that statue, haven't you? Okay. I mean, it's very nice, but I mean, I'm still not entirely sure how I feel about the UC and about New Atlantis in general overall, to be quite honest with you. So, I don't know. Everything here seems a little bit, I don't know, pretentious, a little bit over the top, maybe. Who knows? Anyway, you keeping up, Barrett? Just about. He's trying. Bless him, he's trying. Okay, Vasco's on the way. I've also assigned Sarah as crew to join Hella, so Sarah should hopefully be on board as well.
You might want this.
Yeah, there she is. Wonderful. Oh, Barrett, you got something for me already? Okay.
I'm listening.
Take this. Enjoy.
You have a good eye for this sort of stuff. I don't even know what it is yet. Yeah, thanks, I think, but what is it?
In my line of work, it's a requirement. Anyway, I figured you might have a use for it.
Maybe I'll sell it or something. No, definitely. Much appreciated.
You're quite welcome. If I see anything on our next expedition to a planet, then I'll hang on to it for you.
Ham and cheese sandwich. Thank you so much, Barrett. That's so thoughtful of you. I can see we're going to get along famously. A bloody ham and cheese sandwich. What the hell? Okay, right. So let's see if I can't find this this station that Barrett managed to persuade the rest of Constellation to actually invest in. Well, I say persuaded the rest of Constellation to invest in, persuaded Walter to invest in. And let's go and meet our man Vladimir Sol. Now, this could be interesting, isn't it? Just, yeah, this could be an interesting little meeting. Let's see. Can I... The lodge is there. Mining outpost. Mining outpost. Okay, so it looks like scanning only highlights... Oh, never mind. There's the Eye. Yeah, it could be an interesting conversation between Barrett and Vladimir, because not only is the Eye kind of Barrett's baby, but also... It's worth remembering that Vladimir Sol used to be Crimson Fleet, who Barrett was just in the company of. Right, let's say hi, I guess.
Aha! The Eye is always open to Constellation.
Okay, well, just as well, because we're coming in. So this is the Eye. awesome stuff. I remember... Wait, who's this? You see? It is. Okay, that's fine. I remember seeing the Eye on some of the really, really early Starfield promo stuff in the very first teaser trailer. Seriously cool. Okay. Let's dock with the Eye.
Green lights on outer hatch. We're docked.
Good news. Thank you, Sarah. In fact, docking collar's on top, so the Eye should be above. Oh, look, though. Oh, that's seriously cool. Nice. Right.
Just here for a chat?
We're just passing through so I can get out the hatch, actually. Barrett, we're heading to the Eye. Look at this, though. It's in really good condition as well. Oh, nice. How did you manage to persuade Walter to part with enough credits for this?
Captain Asher.
How you doing, Vasco? Oh, very cool. Look at the walk. Oh, that is awesome. Oh, can we can see our ship. Oh, that's so very cool. See all the way down to Jemison as well. Nice. Oh, that's incredible. Okay, anyway, I think I saw...
Hi.
Yeah, it looks like that's Vladimir.
Please disregard. I attempted an informal greeting.
You keep practicing that, Vasco.
Dissatisfied.
You'll get there eventually. Is this gonna knock out... Oh. Sorry, Vladimir. I'll sort that out in a minute. Right, let's take a quick look, see if there's anything of interest. Ooh. Ear grub display. I thought that was a scale model of the Frontier. Yeah, never mind. I'll just close these over, I think. Say no more about it. I probably shouldn't be so very rude as to go rooting through all the lockers before I've even gone and said hello to Vladimir.
How can I be of service, Captain?
Just, you know, stand guard or something. I'm just causing more mess. I think I'll just leave that where it is. Wow. Jump seats. Why? That's curious. Why would there be so many jump seats around? Oh, and it's like a central ring in here as well. Very cool. Facilities, quarters. Okay, scanning control. Let's head on in and say hello. Wow. Now this is an operations center. Hi. Hello. Don't think we've had the pleasure. How you doing? Asher. New guy.
We got a Rook on deck. Good to see Constellation getting some fresh blood.
Nice to see you too. I'm no Rook. I was a space miner. Rook. I thought I recognised that. That's what the Crimson Fleet call their rank and file, isn't it? Okay. Rook on deck. Oh yeah, there we go. That's pirate talk, isn't it?
Former Crimson Fleet. An old Jacoboons would be the term for it, back in my day. Left that life behind me. Even before I signed up with Constellation, I was retired.
Ah, good man. I think you've made the right choice. Good to meet you.
Aha! You got your nickname from Vlad. You're official now.
Wish I could have been down at the lodge to see the artifacts come together. But I got a little lost peeking through the Eye.
I'm really intrigued as to what the Eye actually is. Someone should have grabbed you. It was incredible. Happens to me too. I get lost in something and lose time. Funnily enough, that has been known to happen from time to time to me. Peeking through... No, we know that. Yeah, you should have seen it. It was something else.
Probably would have just gotten annoyed at being bothered. I'll catch a smile at our next big revelation. You know there's more to come. Now, this station, the Eye, rigged up for deep space scans. Barrett and Sarah teased out the signs of where our artifacts could be hiding after we caught our second one. But the data takes a slow ride along the Sea of Light. Years or decades between us and the fringes of space without a grav drive.
Yeah, that was the whole premise behind that Netflix documentary, Unknown Cosmic Time Machine, that Pete Hines had recommended everybody goes and watches if they're getting into Starfield, about the James Webb Telescope, being able to see back in time because light takes so long to travel. Well worth a watch, by the way, very cool. You're asking me to chase ghosts, there could be nothing. Sea of Light, I need to check these leads in person. Yeah, that's pretty clear. I'm really intrigued as to how exactly they're able to tell if there's likely to be an artifact. That's a little bit unusual. So the first one was dug up by happenstance and handed over to, well, Constellation got hold of it and put it in storage. Barrett then found it and somehow managed to discern how to track down another one, which was the dig on Kazal, I think it was. And then the third one was tracked down. So yeah, okay, anyway, back to the matter at hand. I need to go and track these things down in person, don't I?
You won't be the only Constellation out there. Andreja and Matteo are both following up on scans themselves.
Andreja?
Matteo went out recently, but Andreja, it's been a while. Hate to pull a worried old man act on you, but I'm an old man, and I'm worried.
Like you, Vladimir. Andreja. Yeah, who is that?
Another rook in Constellation who's making a name for herself. Likes to be on her own. I can relate, so I try to look out for her more than most.
Right, okay. I'll keep an eye open for her. I don't think... That's the first mention we've had of Andreja, isn't it? Does that maybe round out our 10 Constellation members?
It's okay to be worried about her, Vlad. She's been out there for a while.
She should be at one of the 2 sites I've marked on your star map. Can take care of herself, but we all need backup sometimes. Anyway, hopefully you'll be catching Fortune's smile, and we'll have some more artifacts to take a closer look at. Happy hunting.
Fingers crossed. So do you not have... Right, those must be the 2 places that Andreja could be. Into the unknown. Do you not have leads on any other artifacts? Or... Okay, it would make sense you've already relayed that to Constellation. That's why Andreja is out there at the moment, and that's why Sam presumably wants to go back to Freestar Collective space. Okay. Do you get to visit the lodge often?
I make the visit when they need me. Don't mind the loner's life most days, and the Eye is important work. But I should make the trip more often. Can't let Walter be the only one tending bar there too long. Everyone will forget what a good drink tastes like.
Fancy yourself a bit of a mixologist, I see. So, yeah, searching for artifacts must... Well, I mean, I can see why you're positioned here permanently. It must be a full-time job.
That's why I missed your little welcome party. Got caught up plotting all the data the Eye can give us. Wouldn't mind a helper's hand, though. Could speed the process along.
Oh?
Up-to-date planetary scans would help filter all the data I have to sift through. Maybe help to find the anomalous bits. And Constellation can slide a credit or 2 your way. All part of the mission of charting the stars, right?
Okay. So, I've got a feeling I know the answer to this, but where do I get these scans? Presumably from actually going and scanning.
When you're orbiting a planet, your ship's scanners can pick up all sorts of information. Signs of life, resources, structures where they shouldn't be. It all gets downloaded into data you can hand over to anyone who's interested. And Constellation is always more interested than most.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to be out traveling the systems and traveling the stars anyway. Might as well pick this stuff up.
Then we're hand in hand in agreement. Now, get out there and burn some helium.
Righto, will do. So, you retired from the Crimson Fleet. I didn't think retiring was a thing.
Usually it doesn't. I'm overdrawn from Lady Luck 3 times over.
Oh?
It's a long tale to tip your ear on. But if you ever wanted to visit, I have a house out there in the Starfield. Thought I was going to see life's eclipse from there, but Constellation swept me away. Haven't been there since we started on the Eye. If you do go there, turn the lights off when you leave, okay?
You have a house? I can visit Vladimir's house without him? Right, that seems a bit odd and slightly imposing. You self-confessed old man, don't mind you sitting down, but I hadn't finished our little chat.
Sore. One too many squats.
Now which one of us feels old? So how did you get involved with Constellation?
Ever run the scholars on the Centaurus Proclamation? The original treaty that gave every human the right to colonize the stars? Stolen by some fool's joke of a Crimson Fleet rook looking to trade names to Captain. Sight to see pinned above my chair. Like the whole settled systems was mine for the taking. Time dances its years forward, and I'd retired. That's when our own Sarah Morgan walks into the tale. Fire in her eyes and her head full of intel I thought I had spent the labor's efforts burying. Of course, I didn't have the Centaurus Proclamation just lounging in my pockets. Belonged to the ship and her new captain in the fleet I had left behind. Tip your ear long enough, but the short line of it, Sarah and I returned the treaty to the rightful owners, and I decided to hang around, lend an old pirate's wisdom to the mission.
You seem alright. Glad to have you on board. Ooh, I've got some survey data, do I? Have I scanned planets?
Let's deal.
No. Clearly I haven't. Bit curious that that option appears if you don't have anything to actually hand over. Wait, unless... Hold on.
You've tipped my ear.
That was the sell screen. Buy screen? No, yeah. Never mind.
Jaw the words another time then.
Okay. I'm glad I came, but this wasn't quite as fruitful as I'd imagined. Although I do have an invitation to Vladimir's house, which is kind of bizarre. Is that a scan of a planet? Borger Haynes mode. Okay. And we do also have a lead on Andrasia, whoever she might be. Right, let me take a little look. We've got a deck of cards. Not going to steal the guy's deck of cards. Probably doesn't have an awful lot else to do up here. Although saying that, he's got all the time in the world. I bet he's still munching through his backlog of TV series. Okay. Right. He clearly doesn't keep anything of value up here. Bless him. So, let's see. Let's have a little scurry around. Let's go through facilities. I'm still confused as to why there's so many jump seats around. Very curious. Right, I'm not going to... What have we got here? Oh, wow, he's it's his exercise log. Exercise, weight, reps, notes. Okay. I mean, fair play to him. He likes to take care of himself. Oh, what do we have here? Peak Performance 01 permanently increases carrying capacity by 5 kilos. Don't mind if I do. Sorry, Vladimir, that one is coming with me. Okay. What other facilities do we have? Storage. Oh. He keeps this place nice and tidy, doesn't he? Fair play to him. Circuit board? No. No, thank you. Trying to cut down. More of those. Ooh, hello. Oh, no. It's a couple of times now I've looked at one of these consoles and thought, ooh, that's a med kit. No, it's not. It's actually just part of the crafting station. What was that? Adaptive frame. No, we're all good. We are all good. Oh, I need to go and do a lap of that. In fact, yeah. I was about to say a lap of that ring-shaped tunnel. I bet that's Vladimir's running track, isn't it? I bet he often does circuits of that. Wait. Oh my gosh, this place goes on, doesn't it? Cafeteria. Stop. Do 30 push-ups. Amazing. Have I passed any other of those notes? Maybe there's more dotted around. That's brilliant. He makes himself do 30 push-ups before he takes himself off to the cafeteria. Oh, hello. Locked. Why is that locked? Engineering's locked. Okay. Ominous. What have we got here? Washroom. 2 washrooms. Okay. What is in the cafeteria? I wonder to myself. None of the TVs seem to work very well, which is slightly concerning. Let's see. What do we got here? Veggies, chunks choco. Like I said, I don't actually intend on robbing the poor guy, so I don't know why I'm even bothering to look. No, leave its pharmaceuticals. Okay, I'm not going to rob anything from Vladimir, so I'm not entirely sure what I'm looking for, but I know if I don't look, I'll miss something most intriguing. Okay, onwards. I'm really intrigued as to why that's... Wait, hold on. So where does that go? So if this loops all the way around, then that locked door must be at the end of this track. Wait, that's locked as well. Vladimir, why is there a whole section locked off? That's really odd. Okay. Ah! It's got his name above the door. Wonderful. Vladimir, vacant, storage. I feel slightly rude, but yeah, I'll have a poke around. Oh, he's a carrot lover. I really need to speak to our Vladimir about the virtues of potatoes. What do we got? Canic maple cola. Lots of food. What's that? A personal groomer? The guy doesn't have any hair. Okay, no, I won't ask questions. What do we got? Green near city formware. Vacant room. Nope, nothing in there. Okay, empty. Vacant. Pretty much as it says on the door. All right. And then one last room here. Yep, all pretty vacant. I'm so intrigued. Why is that locked off? I wonder if the outside track can actually get us in there. What was this? Storage. Okay. Cool. And the washroom. Not much of a reader, is he? I thought there might have been a few tomes on the side there. Right. I need to hello. I need to have a little look around here. Oh, this is so cool. This is so awesome. Anything of interest there? No, it doesn't seem to be. Right, that yellow part there. Oh, is it under construction? I wonder if that's it. I think that's the section that's locked off. Yeah, it looks like we can't access it from here. What's this? Another airlock? Seems to be. Yeah, thankfully I can't open it. Probably a good thing. Oh, goody. There's another broom to knock over. We'll call that my my maximum level of badness, seeing as I'm not actually stealing anything from the poor guy. Oh, book? What's that? Sword of Damocles. Read that one. What is? Circuit board. Okay. Anything else? I don't know how often I'm going to be back here, to be honest with you, so I kind of do want to give it a good sweep. Because it doesn't seem like there's an awful lot of reason to come back. Barrett? Everything okay? You,
Hey, stranger. Let's chat sometime, okay?
I mean, no time like the present.
I just wanted to say thanks for the daring rescue back there. I had plans for Matsura, of course, but I appreciate the backup.
You're very welcome. Love the way there's an echo in here. I love attention to detail like that. You're welcome. Glad to help out fellow Constellation member. Wasn't a big deal. What would you have done without me? Refresh my memory. No, it wasn't that long ago. Why don't you thank me with some credits? No. You're absolutely welcome. Was glad to have you back on board.
It's good to be part of a team, isn't it? To be part of something so much bigger than any one of us.
Better than working in a mine, anyway.
Many things can go wrong out there. Working with people you can trust is important.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I've been in Constellation so long. It's good to have people who will help out when you're in a jam.
Noelle said, didn't she? It's a lot like working in a family, and I can completely see how there's that sort of attitude. Put my trust in people, not organizations. Yeah, I'd say that's fair. I put my trust in people. And so far, I think I've encountered some pretty trustworthy people.
That's smart. Trust in things that are capable of trusting you.
Okay, mutual trust, that's the key. I trust everyone until they prove me wrong. That's that's probably true, but I really need to be learning towards this mutual trust.
We're on the same wavelength here. Humans are so fragile in space. If you can't trust your crew and they can't trust you, well, nobody's coming home. That's why I'm still with Constellation all these years later. I trust them as individuals, and I trust them as a team. Speaking of which, I'm glad you joined Constellation.
Oh, I'm kind of glad you wrote me into this, Barrett, to be quite honest. Thank you. Again, Asher! My god, I didn't realize the character I'm playing is such a horn dog. How long have you been in... Yeah, how long have you been in Constellation, anyway? I do remember from the website's history, he's been in for about 30 years or something like that, but of course Asher doesn't know that.
A long time. We should talk about it someday. I'd need to get some tea going for that chat, though.
Fair enough. Yes. Thank you, Barrett. Much appreciated.
Just figured I'd mention it, since we haven't had much time to chat before. You know, being a member of Constellation has given me a lot of opportunities, and a fair bit of stress, I'll admit. It's hard to imagine just who I'd be had I never joined up. I would have never done so many things, met so many people. It's mind-boggling how different I would be. And I never would have met Irvin. Or lost him, I suppose.
Irvin? Interesting. It's impossible to know what could have happened. Everybody's lost somebody. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I do hope I'm not stirring up bad memories, but you volunteered the information. Who's Irvin?
Irvin Madani was my husband. He was also a brilliant biologist who joined Constellation a couple of years before me. Yeah, he's gone now.
Oh, God.
I remember his bright smiles when I returned from my trips. Wow, more brilliant than any star.
Impossible to know what could have happened. Sorry? Oh, is that in reference to if Barrett had never joined Constellation? Everybody's lost somebody. He did go on the defensive when I asked, but I don't know whether that was the initial impact of him having to sort of dip into some painful memories. So I don't know whether showing that I'm genuinely interested would sort of ease that. Oh, do you know what? Actually, no. I'm not going to push. Yeah, I hope I'm not stirring up any bad memories.
And? It's not you, Captain. It's just been on my mind. I can't say why. Irvin's been gone for over 20 years.
Wow.
Strange how memories can pop up when you least expect it.
Why do you think it's suddenly back in your thoughts? Want to talk about it? I'm here. Sorry about it. I don't know what to say. Yeah, it's weird that everybody's calling me Captain, especially Barrett. He feels like, even weirdly, even more than Sarah, he feels like my senior in the organization, but he's calling me Captain, so okay. Right, I'm going to maintain professionalism in that case as your captain. If you want to talk about it, just come and knock on my office cockpit door.
Oh, I've been giving myself nothing but space and time for years. But maybe it's time for me to really think about it. Well, maybe I'll take you up on that offer later on, Captain. I need some time to think about things.
Absolutely fair.
On that note, I think I'd do well to distract myself with a little adventure for a bit.
Sounds like a fine suggestion, Barrett. Let's adventure by looting the rest of this space station. Again! This must be the section. This must be the section that's closed off. How bizarre. Whoa, what the hell? There's a whole section of walkway through there that's locked off as well. That's so bizarre. And there was me saying that Vladimir was keeping this place in good condition. Looks like this is the dumping ground. So what the hell? It doesn't look like there was sort of an explosive decompression or anything through the airlock. Right, let's head on back. Can I go through the other side? Vasco? Oh, he didn't have anything to say that time. No, this is blocked off as well. How very strange. Oh, right. Is this? I think this is the other side of 1/4 of the arm. So it looks like the central spoke has 4 arms coming out, and the entire section between 2 of the arms, so this one and the next one, is blocked off. Oh, hold on. Looking at it won't fix it. Need to go out and repair that hull damage. Oh, I see. There's hull damage. I wonder if we can get that fixed up as part of our little jollies. Alex Hay. I'd heard about this note. Wow. For anybody who doesn't know, Alex Hay was a huge fan of Bethesda Game Studios and was crazy excited in the lead up to Starfield's release, but he never made it. He unfortunately passed away a few months ago. I believe it was cancer. Yeah, and Bethesda paid a tribute to him in the game by leaving this note of one of his final quotes that he left online on Reddit. To all my friends and fellow explorers, I'm always with you, out there in the Starfield. Love always, Alex Hay. Oh, bless. That actually sent chills. Oh my gosh. What a beautiful place to leave that note for him as well, out here on the Eye, looking out over the cosmos. Right. On that note, Barrett.
Do you require my assistance?
Nope, I require you to get on board. We are leaving. I just thought as well, if he does stash himself in the landing bay, does that mean he has to come through here and climb down the ladder to get down there?
Shotgun!
Right then. Hello, crew.
Hey, how's it going?
For me?
Got something for you? No? Sorry, was I supposed to pick something up from Vladimir? So, where do I want to go? What do I want to do? Let's take a little look. So, we have the Empty Nest, which is to follow Sam Coe back to Freestar Collective space. Into the Unknown, which is to find Andrea. And Andrea? I think that's how Vladimir said it. Vladimir has given me locations he believes could hold artifacts. He's also asked me to be on the lookout for Andrea. Andrasia, that was it. Andrasia, another Constellation member who was following up on the same leads and hasn't reported back. So she could be at Tau Ceti 8B or Piazzi 1. Okay, good to know. The Empty Nest. What was Mantis? A Dead Spacer had a note about a secret outpost on Denebola 1B with a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I should investigate. Top of the list. Oh yeah, we need to recruit more people and scan more planets. Red Tape Blues. Oh yes, I've acquired enough ore for Trevor. Oh, how funny. Trevor the foreman back in Sodonia on Mars. He wanted us to mine 10 iron. And I think I might have actually inadvertently picked that up from Hella when he gifted it to me just now. Back to the grind. Oh yes. Ryujin Industries, we can apply for a job, bizarrely enough. Activities. Visit... Oh, I'm so intrigued by Vladimir's house. Where is Vladimir's house? Let's have a look. Sirma? The hell's... Oh my... Where's Sirma? It's bloody miles away. No wonder he doesn't get out there very often. Oh, okay, we might do that at some point in the future, I guess. Not in a rush. Visit the London landmark on Earth. That's tempting. Investigate the brown eyes in the well back in New Atlantis. And, oh yes, we need to start outpost building, don't we? Offer to help Mitch Benjamin. I picked that up in Cydonia, and I still don't know why. Talk to the scientist by the tree. That's in the Mast District. Talk to Sergeant Yumi. That's somewhere in New Atlantis. Speak to Commander Twal about joining the Vanguard. That's not happening. And check out the Constellation mission board, the bartender at Viewport. Do you know what? Why don't we go and do that? I've been wanting for a little while to check out New Atlantis properly. And Viewport, I think, is the place next to the Jemison Mercantile. So why don't we head back down to the surface and explore New Atlantis for a little bit? I'm super intrigued as to what the hell the well is and why it's suffering brownouts. Bye-bye, OI.
And we're loose.
What, speak for yourself, Sarah? Wait. I seem to have misplaced a planet. Where's it gone? Oh, back up. Back up, bad news. Oh, the tail end of it points towards Jemison, doesn't it, I think? Does it? Where the hell have I missed a planet? There we go. Right. Better. Aha! So, let's go and touch down in New Atlantis. So, I guess... No, Sarah and Hella will remain on board, won't they? Because they're assigned. Come on then, Barrett. This way. Follow me. You coming? Sarah's going to be ever so jealous because she wanted to go for a drink with me, didn't she? Or a bite to eat. Okay. Let's go find out what's what around here. Oh, I didn't actually visit one of these info terminals again, did I? Let's take a quick look at this. I don't think I'll stop on every single entry. Welcome to New Atlantis. Pretty sure we read that when we first arrived. Just a bit of general information about its establishment. New Atlantis has only been going for, what, 124 years? Okay, it's getting on a bit. Our shared history. We are the children of Earth. I still so badly want to know more about what happened to Earth. Sarah said the atmosphere just bled off of the planet and just dried everything out. I'd imagine once the atmosphere went, the seas followed shortly after. The United Colonies as an entity was first established in the year 2159 on the planet Earth. Wait, hold on. What did the last one say? New Atlantis was founded in 2156. The same year we first arrived in the Alpha Centauri system. Okay, so we arrived in Alpha Centauri in 2156, established New Atlantis, presumably as just a tiny little colony at the time. But the United Colonies was only established as an entity 3 years later. Okay, on the planet Earth, as... I love the way they say on the planet Earth, not just on Earth, because not everybody... What a bizarre existence. Not everybody born in this universe would know what Earth is. As a means of unifying the human race as we spread amongst the stars. Our goal was the peaceful exploration and colonization of space, working in harmony with anyone who wished to sail forth across the Blackest Sea to new horizons. Now, that bartender in Cydonia called it the Blackest Sea as well. In 2161, we issued the Centaurus Proclamation, which was then promptly stolen by Vladimir, which formalized the colonization of distant worlds for anyone who wished to do so. Unfortunately, not everyone shared in our dream. When wars erupted across the settled systems, the United Colonies stood steadfast, protecting humans and their right to fairly colonize. Interesting. Is that a little bit of a jab at the Freestar Collective? And then when our beloved homeworld was rendered uninhabitable in the year 2203, so it was a little while after. Sarah did mention that humankind only had a window of about 50 years to get out into the galaxy and start colonizing other planets to try and maintain humanity. The United Colonies knew it had a sacred responsibility. We were to be the keepers of Earth, its artifacts, its ideals, its cultures, its very people. So while you now stand on the planet Jemison, You stand now on the planet Jemison in the city of New Atlantis in the Alpha Centauri system. Know that for all intents and purposes, you are still very much on Earth, and Earth takes care of its own. Wow. So the United Colonies sees itself as basically the caretakers of humankind, but not in sort of a benevolent way, in more of a, it feels almost authoritarian sort of way. It's like, you will obey us. We are your masters. Maybe not quite to that extent. Maybe it's the Freestar Collective in me talking. Anyway, corporate directory. Let's see. Here at New Atlantis, a citizen or a visitor can find just about any service they may need. From freshly brewed coffee to complete body reconstruction, we have it all. The following is a list of corporations and businesses that found a home in New Atlantis. District locations. So we got Terra Brew Coffee, which we've heard of. Jemison Mercantile, which we're outside of. Viewport Tavern, which is just next to it. Centurion Arsenal, not found that. Nor Reliant Medical. In fact, I might have seen Reliant Medical. I've got a feeling that's near to the lodge. Enhance. I'm pretty sure that is somewhere where I can change my appearance if I really wanted to. Chunks in the residential district. CJ's in residential. EIT Clothier, Outland, Jake's, and Apex Electronics. Jake's and Apex are in the well. So there's stores in the well. Must be a pretty big area then. Other buildings and services. Here in New Atlantis, you'll find a wide variety of buildings that provide various functions and services. They include Galbank, SSNN, the Trade Authority. That's in the well as well. No pun intended. And, oh, the House of Enlightenment. So the Enlightened are in the well. That explains why I only found the Sanctum Universum up on top. The Freestar Collective Embassy, House Varun Embassy, now closed. I really love to have a poke around in. Infinity Limited Corporate Headquarters. In the commercial district. Infinity, okay. Med Bay and UC Surplus, both in the well. UC Surplus? That sounds like that could be an interesting place to take my well-earned credits. Mast, okay. It's impossible to visit New Atlantis and not notice the imposing structure that is Mast. Much more than a building, Mast also serves as the very foundation of the United Colonies. I knew it was the sort of government building. There, the military, administrative, and scientific triumvirate, Mast, okay, works tirelessly to ensure continuing peace and prosperity for everyone under the UC's protection. Military, administrative, and scientific triumvirate. It's a mouthful. Citizenship. We heard a little bit of this from Tuala, didn't we? The foundation of any society is its people, and they're no stronger person than the United States. More rhetoric, blah, blah, blah. Much blowing of own trumpets. United Colony citizen, you'll be afforded the following privileges. Exclusive and personalized acknowledgement of your new status, which you is. A welcome letter signed by none other than President Alexandra Abello. So that's the president of the United Colonies, Alexandra Abello. Might be worth remembering. Discounts on all UC businesses. One time. Okay. Marvellous. That's quite enough of the UC celebrating its own grandness. So, Jemison Mercantile, we have visited previously, but to the left here, the Viewport. So is this a cafe or a restaurant? I think this is where Sarah wanted to go. Barrett, don't tell her we've been in here. She'll be frightfully annoyed. The Supernova. Try our new cosmic concoction. The Supernova's a drink? Okay. Quite small. Oh God. Oh no! Hi, Phil!
Hey there!
Good to see you!
Oh, so good to see you again!
Yeah.
You weren't waiting long, were you?
Wait, I just walked in. Remind me what you need me to do again? No, I'm clear on that. Still working on planetary data. Are you still snowed under? Your pile of paperwork does seem to have gone down, but you still look just as stressed as before. You could use a drink.
Stop it, you! Not while I'm on the clock, anyway. No, I'm always on the clock.
That's what I
Thanks
thought.
Anyway, though, you're too kind.
Okay, anytime. Offer stands. So, yeah, why did you end up working for List and apparently popping planets every 5 minutes?
Oh, well, I guess I'm a dreamer. Always have been. My head in the nebula, as my dad would say. But I'm not cut out for the independent life, not really. But I want to be a part of all this, so here I am. helping people achieve their dreams, doing my part to make the universe a better place. Maybe with a smidge of living vicariously through the people I meet doing this. Like yourself. I like to imagine I've somehow become a small part of your adventures.
Yeah, a small footnote, maybe. Yeah, I'm still working on that planetary data for you.
Oh, well, not to worry. That'll just give me more time to review the applications.
So I wonder if Phil just appears in every bar in every city that we're at. He does travel around an awful lot, doesn't he? You got any recruiting materials?
Oh my, I completely forgot. Yes, of course. We have an amazing pamphlet called Top of the List, which is scientifically proven to work 90% of the time. Though, I'm afraid there's a small fee to cover printing expenses.
That's all right, I read the manual.
But your commission will more than make up for that, I can assure you.
100 credits? That's all right, trifling small change.
My pleasure.
We've got 5 copies of Top of the List. Right, amazing. Phil, take care. I'll see you soon.
Take it easy.
Right, let's check this out. This could be interesting. Here we go. Right, top of the list. A private citizen's guide to the good life. The pamphlet is a persuasive argument that walks the reader through various questionnaires and assessments that leads to the conclusion that the only way to truly be happy is to live the life of a homesteader or colonist. It then similarly walks the reader through an argument that convincingly portrays joining List as the most sensible and principled way to achieve that end. Not that it's sort of one-sided or anything. What in the world have you got there? What's in your drink? A Viewport Original, inspired by the classic vodka screwdriver made with alien fruit. Hello? Hi. Sorry, I wasn't stood here or anything.
Let me know if you need something.
I need you to let me know if you know this lady. She's rather rudely just plonked herself in the seat. Hi. Hello. Do you mind?
Hey there. You look like the planet hopping type. Got any room on your ship for someone like me?
At the moment, no. But thanks for the offer. In fact, let's check out your skills. Shotgun certification? But wait, shotgun certification. So this is one thing. I know that we can hire extra crew in bars, but can you... Does this mean you can also take them with you as companions? Because that's kind of cool. Shotgun certification, ballistics, particle beam weapon systems. Okay. Tell me more about what you can offer.
Plenty. I'm comfortable on a ship, especially in the gunner seat. I'm also a trained expert with shotguns. I have the certification to prove it.
Okay. I'm gonna bear you in mind. You seem like you could be someone quite handy to have around, especially if I'm charging enemy bases. But at the moment, I don't have the room. I'm so sorry.
I get it. Make your way then. If you change your mind, you can find me here.
Fancy seeing you here.
We literally just spoke, dude. Okay. Right, do we have anyone of interest over here? Oh, good grief. Are you all...
Howdy.
Are you all just lining up to join a ship? I suppose that's what the bars and planets are for. Who are you? Gideon... Oh, we've got mission boards. Nice. Gideon Acre. Hi. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt. No need to stand. It's fine.
Hey, if you're looking for a weapon specialist, I could really use the work to pay off some debts.
My God. So many people looking for work. Let's see, ballistic weapon systems and missile weapon systems. Would be pretty decent to have on board, actually. What kind of debts are we talking about?
The kind that need to be paid off quickly, or else I'm in big trouble.
Oh.
And if you don't mind, I'd kind of like to keep the details of that to myself. Unless you're agreeing to hire me, of course.
No, probably not. Sorry about your knees in advance. Weapons expert. Yeah, I'm been doing okay at the shooting, although that's a bit of a stretch. I did die a couple of times before.
Anyone can shoot at targets, but I take them out. You're not gonna find a better shot anywhere else. So, are we making a deal or what?
So these are actually skills up in the top right here that I could find on the perk tree. it would be really interesting if I found someone with the targeting perk, because that would transfer over to me. But at the moment, I'm afraid, Gideon, was it? We don't have any more space, sorry.
Yeah, I figured you'd say that. Not having much luck lately. Well, if you change your mind, I'll be right here.
Okay, I will bear that in mind. Thank you, kindly. What's the betting he's after a position on a ship as well? Who are you? The Hunter? Well, you're not ominous in the slightest.
Huh. Not used to people coming up to me.
Whoa.
The suit usually scares them off. Although I guess that's my fault, isn't it?
Love the voice changer, dude. And the getup is actually pretty cool. Scary. Looks like you're just trying too hard. Where did you get that suit anyway?
I guess you could say I've always had it. Once you've been all over, like I have, you might find yourself in something like this too.
Okay. Intriguing. It is an impressive suit, if maybe slightly intimidating.
Yeah, well, I go all over. A little psychological warfare up front tends to make things easier.
So you're saying you're a thug. So, yeah, I'm guessing you're a mercenary?
Retired, actually. From too many lives to count. But I've been all those things, yeah. And a few more.
You are
I
super
spend a lot of
intriguing.
time in the fringes these days. God help you if you come across something someone wants. You'd think it was things like civilizations and factions that cause people to want to shoot each other. No, even without that, it's still winner take all.
Okay. That's bleak. Plenty of people are out there helping each other. As long as I'm the winner, that sounds fine by me. There's a whole... yeah, there's a whole philosophy behind that sentence, isn't there? Feels like this guy's seen a lot of shit in his day.
You're on to me.
Yeah, there are people of plenty of people helping each other out there.
Of course. That's what makes the reality so tragic. Wait a second. I think I'm in danger of having a real conversation with someone for a change. Better stop here. I'm sure we'll see each other again.
You are a mysterious individual, aren't you? Okay. Keep your secrets. Hi, hello.
Good to see you again. Can I get you something?
Well, somebody... Hold on one second. Somebody needed help
Anything
around
I
here.
can do for you?
Logan? Who was it? Someone needed help. Did you need help?
Hey there. Always nice to see a new face. First time in New Atlantis?
Been through a couple of times. First time I've been in here. I didn't think it was that obvious. No, I come through New Atlantis quite a lot.
Nope, sorry. Can't pull one over on me. I'm good with faces, and I don't recognize yours.
Who was that?
Go ahead and make yourself comfortable, new guy. Let me know if there's anything I can get you.
Okay, thank you, Nyssa. So, heard any rumors around town?
I hear there's some sort of citizens group trying to get the old Vaughn embassy torn down. When I first heard about it, I thought it was a bit extreme, but really, would you want to move into that place? Me neither. And it's not like they're ever coming back. House Vaughn, I mean? Well, at least not make nice and be all diplomatic. We all know how that went.
I'm really intrigued now. What actually happened with House Vaughn? I know that the Vaughn Zealots, which House Vaughn claim they're not affiliated with, have done some pretty screwed up shit. Yeah, business seems to be booming.
Yep. Spaceport traffic keeps me pretty busy. But just between you and me, I've got something in the works that'll change everything.
Oh?
A new drink that'll make this place famous. Galaxy-wide.
Right. This isn't a pan-galactic gargle blaster by any chance, is it? Right. I don't know why, but I feel like she's a trustworthy sort. Go on, I'll give it a try.
You would love it, I guarantee. Only, I can't make you one right now. Don't have the ingredients. I made a deal with the hauler to bring me some small samples of an ingredient I think will make all the difference. But it never showed up. Turns out the guy I hired was also hired by a few other folks. The kind of folks who ship less than legal cargo.
Oh.
Security got wind.
Oh.
The whole lot was impounded.
Oh,
now they're
no.
just sitting on it, taking their sweet time like they always do. It's killing me.
Oh dear. So your special ingredient is in a UC lockup somewhere. You should go talk to security, see if they can't get what's yours. Can't you just order some more? Well, no, she already said it's super rare. Sounds like the sort of thing that could drive one to drink. Yeah, have you spoken to security?
I submitted all the paperwork, believe me. It won't amount to anything, but I did it. And really, I'm not even certain this is what I need to finish the recipe. I think it is. I need to get my hands on that cargo.
Right. I'm guessing this is where I come in. Yeah, sure sounds like you need a helping hand.
I really do. It's gonna keep me awake nights if I don't try. Before we say anything else, I am in no way asking you to do anything that might violate any of the many, many laws in place here in New Atlantis or the larger United Colonies. This is just one friend talking to another friend, asking if maybe that friend could possibly find a way to get her important cargo out of the impound. And if, hypothetically, that were done in a less than 100% legal way, well, that might not be the worst thing in the world. You, with me on this?
I understand,
Say no more.
friend.
Challenge accepted.
I knew Barrett would love that. I don't think this is something I can help with. I mean, who do I need to kill? Now. I don't particularly like the UC, but I don't want to start a war here. Yeah, I'll help out. Gladly.
God, you have no idea what a relief this is. I'm obviously not expecting you or anyone to go in guns blazing and taking hostages or something. I just figure there has to be a way to get what I need.
Figure something out. No hostages? Well, there goes my idea. Have you got anything I can go off of? Like, where the hell I'm supposed to be going?
I know a few things, but not much. The cargo is being held down at the spaceport, not in the security office. Still, they use the same access cards. If you had one, it'd work. How or why you would have a UC security access card is none of my business, of course. I'm sure I'm better off not knowing. Beyond that, the ship decks over there might also be able to get in. I don't know any of them, or I'd be talking to them instead of you. No offense.
Okay. So that's a couple of possible routes. Grab a security card or speak to a ship tech. Now, I did notice that security booth that is just at the bottom of the two spaceport ramps is mighty open and quite unprotected. I wonder if there might be a card in there. Oh god, I'm not going to have to pickpocket, am I? Right, what have you tried so far?
Like I said, I submitted the usual security release forms. But because my cargo is tied up with a bunch of, again, totally unrelated illegal stuff, I don't expect the forms to matter. At all. I went and talked to an officer at the office, too. Yumi. Sergeant, maybe? He was polite, but unhelpful. I declined to suggest that as their new slogan. New Atlantis Security. Polite, but unhelpful. Truth in advertising, eh?
I like it. Officer Yumi. I've picked up something about Officer Yumi. A little side quest. I think one of the guards was talking about the UC security hiring and to speak to Yumi. Okay, right, I'll sort something out, don't worry.
I'm not worried. I'm annoyed. Wait, are you saying I should be worried? No, of course not. It'll be fine. Totally fine. I trust you.
I like you, Nyssa. Okay. Let's go.
Stop by anytime you'd like to catch up.
And you, who the hell are you? You kept on marching behind the bar when I was having that conversation.
He picked a good day to drop by. Bartender's making him strong today. You in town for business?
Oh, you're an interesting character, Simeon Bankowski. Sharpshooter with a sniper certification and marksmanship. Wow. You're a proper specialist, aren't you? I like your style. What did he ask? Am I in town for anything? Just here for one of those strong drinks you're talking about.
Cheers. Nothing like a cold one after a long trip through the space lanes, if you ask me. It seems like we have that in common. Personally, I'm here looking for work.
Thought you might
I just
be.
quit my job as a weapon tester for MAST.
Oh. Weapon tester. Interesting. So what sort of skills do you have behind you?
I'm billing myself as a weapons expert, sniper tech specifically. Most travelers like having someone on their crew who's good with firearms. The settled systems are no picnic.
Isn't that the truth? So MAST employs weapon testers. Is that for sort of new R&D projects?
Oh yeah, plenty of us. There's a whole branch of MAST scientific wing called DRIP. That's dedicated to developing new weapons for the UC military.
Okay. Guessing you're planning on becoming a bartender. No, I don't think so. Yeah, I again, there's some real talent on offer here, but I just don't have the space. Sorry.
Dang, that's too bad. Well, thanks anyway. If you meet any pilots looking for weapons experts, send them my way, will you?
Yeah, I'll bear you in mind.
Desperate, but any luck finding my cargo?
I've literally been stood in front of you for the past 5 minutes. So intrigued by that hunter guy. Okay.
Never a
so,
dull day in the big city.
So it would seem. Good grief, that sun's bright. So I need to go and find out if I can sneak into a storage facility, rifle through some illegal goods to pick out a particular ingredient, and sneak it back over the security checkpoint. Hello, I'm not doing anything illegal, thanks for asking. And yeah, go from there. Like I say though, this security post is suddenly much more secure.
Or got separated from their home planet or what. But they scavenge what they need. Lots of old facilities left over from the colony war, and they like to pick them clean.
Yeah, I'm actually weirdly looking forward to bumping into these zealots just to see what they are all about. Yes, I know I will. Okay, thanks. Right, guys, I need to formulate a plan. But in the meantime, thank you very much for joining me. If you would like to leave a like or you care to leave a comment, pop those down below. And hello. Hi.
Hey! Hey, you! You have a minute? I need to talk to you.
I was just signing off.
On Vectera, right?
Yeah.
You flew in on the frontier.
That was me. Yeah. A light in the darkness. Yeah. That's me.
I knew it. Tommy Bitlow, SSNN research intern.
Oh.
Word is the Frontier was involved in an attack? It's true, right? You saw some real action?
Wait, hold on. You're SSNN, so are you interviewing me? Is this formal? Crimson Fleet attacked us, if that's what you mean by action. Yeah, we were attacked by the Crimson Fleet.
This is great. Great! My boss, Nadia Mufaz, would kill to talk to you. An actual eyewitness! There's credits in it for credible newsworthy information.
Right. Yeah, yeah, tell me about Nadia.
Everyone knows David Barrett, the face and voice of SSNN, if you will. But Nadia is in charge of all the research. All the best stories were written by her.
Okay.
She's really something.
Right. I'm not 100% sure what I should and should not be saying, to be quite honest with you, especially to the press. Although you're just an intern.
Just share what you want then. All we want to know is about the attack itself. Just go to the SSNN building. It's not far. Keep it up, Tommy. You're killing it.
Yeah, you go, Tommy. You keep talking to yourself. Says me. Guys, thanks for joining me. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.